Hola, ¿qué tal mis amigos? Una vez más en Simple y Sencillamente Mortgages. Esta vez tenemos un invitado muy especial, Steven A. Milner, quien es el CEO y founder de US Mortgage. ¿Qué tal, Steven? ¿Cómo estás?
Bien, gracias. ¿Y tú?
Todo bien. Bueno, como siempre hemos dicho, nuestro programa es Spanglish. Vamos a hablar los dos idiomas, siempre vamos a estar, y las preguntas que le voy a hacer a Steven van a ser en inglés, pero se las vamos a estar traduciendo a medida que estemos hablando. Conociendo nuestra comunidad como la conoces, sabiendo de nuestra gente, estando envuelto como estás envuelto, tan profundo en el proceso, desde el principio hasta el fin, de lo que es obtener una hipoteca, si hubiera un consejo solamente que tú pudieras darle a nuestra comunidad para así ayudarlo a que estén más listos o que estén listos o que tengan más oportunidad para obtener su propiedad, ¿cuál sería este consejo?
Well, for a first-time home buyer, you should always try to figure out on your own if you have the ability to repay the loan and the willingness to repay the loan. Of course, as a mortgage banker, that's our responsibility to determine that. But you, as a potential home buyer, want to be able to do that on your own. You don't want to put your family at risk if you take out a loan that you cannot afford. And what I like to tell everyone is that there's so many different products out there that we have that will allow you to be pre-qualified and be pre-approved, and whereby we can obtain a loan for you. But I really think it's more of a personal question. You don't want to put your family at risk when you're taking out a loan that's too expensive for you. One of the things I try to tell people is that no matter what they are making per year, $30,000 a year, $50,000 a year, $100,000 a year, they should be disciplined enough every month to save 10% and put that in a bank account. So if you're making $100,000 a year, you're really only making $90,000 because you want to put 10% of that away, and then base your budget for your housing expense, which includes the principal and interest payment on your mortgage, the insurance, homeowner's insurance, and the taxes, not based on the $100,000, but based on the $90,000. Yes, we're going to qualify you on the $100,000, but at the end of the day, you don't pay your mortgage based on the gross amount of money you make, right? And because there's other things you have to buy other than your housing expense. You have to buy clothing, you have to feed your family, you have different expenses. But I think that one of the things I recommend is that you try to get into a disciplined savings plan every month. At least try to save 10% every month from what you do make each month. So again, if the family income is $100,000, don't think of it as $100,000. Think of it as $90,000, 10% less. That's just one of my recommendations, and I think that home ownership is where family security is built, financial security is built, memories are made, family memories are made. And that is why people continue to fulfill and pursue the fulfillment of the American dream of home ownership. That's where financial security is built, as I said, and it continues to be that way even today. So I'd recommend that you do your best to try to find a home. Renting is good for the short term, but nothing better than buying a home. Maybe you can buy one home, and then maybe later on you can buy another home. And the real estate industry, the housing market, is the biggest industry in the United States. So try to take advantage of it and provide a wonderful place for your family to live and grow and prosper.
Wow, gracias, Steven. Algo muy importante que Steven acaba de mencionar, y es que el consejo que él le da a toda la comunidad que quiere invertir en comprar su casa, muy importante, que mucho antes de hablar con nadie, de pedir consejos con nadie, es que se aseguren primero que ellos pueden pagar y que tienen la habilidad y el deseo de pagar el préstamo o la responsabilidad la cual van a tomar. Muy importante y muy claro. Steven, muchísimas gracias por estar con nosotros hoy. Ha sido un placer tenerlo hoy día y esperamos que continúe apoyando nuestra comunidad en lo que usted está haciendo. Steven, it's a pleasure having you here today. We are so happy to know that you support our community and that you embrace our community, our culture, and we thank you for being here today.
You're very welcome. It's been my pleasure. And Berenice, you're wonderful at what you do, and I want to thank you, and I appreciate you very much for all that you do for the Latino community, and you're doing a great job.
Gracias, Steven, por acompañarnos hoy. Y a ustedes, amigos, gracias también. Recuerden, somos simple y sencillamente Mortgages. Síganos en las redes sociales. Será hasta la próxima.